About a week ago, at UK game retailer known as Game, of all places, a Mass Effect remaster was seemingly available for pre-order. And of course, with the Mass Effect trilogy being so widely loved, that sent the internet into meltdown. And by the internet, I mean the small percentage of people that noticed. So I'll withdraw that statement because it's just not true. Anyway, this supposed remaster was labelled as N7 and was supposedly set for release on the 30th of October of this year, whereas an earlier seeming leak from within games set it as the 29th of September of 2020, to which Shinobi602 said that this isn't fake, it's just not the title of the game, and it's certainly not the release date. For those who are unaware as to who Shinobi is, he's got a good track record for giving reliable inside information. I guess delivering it in a cryptic way that doesn't get him sued. But the point of all this babble is it's stating the obvious to say that being able to pre-order a game that isn't even announced yet is a little bit odd. So it'll come as no surprise to find out that those pre-orders have now been cancelled by Game, with customers who pre-ordered this listing being sent this message: "Hi customer, you recently pre-ordered N7 with Game. Unfortunately, there has been a communication error and this product does not exist. Please head into the store you pre-ordered at, cancel your order and receive a refund of your deposit." Now, does this mean that the Mass Effect remaster isn't real? It's not suggestive of that at all. Now, it does say that the product listed does not exist, but as we know, N7 is not the title, so maybe in itself it's not real. However, listings of games that simply don't exist is not something that happens. I mean, it very easily could, but it is rare. The games industry is incredibly secretive, so we won't know if this is damage control or not, they can't tell us that. But a communication error accidentally making a game that hasn't been announced yet available for pre-order is a lot easier to believe than a communication error making a non-existent game available for pre-order. Because, to put it simply, for that to happen, there's at least been a few communication errors. Let's for a minute say that the game does exist. Obviously, that's unconfirmed, but I personally do believe it. Even then, accidentally putting it up for pre-order before it's announced would result in these messages being sent to those who do pre-order it when they realise the error that they've made. As far as public knowledge and the consumers are concerned, the game technically does not exist because it hasn't been announced, and so saying that the product does not exist is the simplest way to sweep this error under the rug. I'm not saying that this further proves that there is a Mass Effect remaster or that there isn't. All I'm saying is we know just as much now as we did before. It does make sense for game retailers to know about a game's existence long before any official announcement. That reason being, then they become a part of the marketing campaign. It's in your face up until launch, you can pre-order it at the store, and to ensure that marketing is rock solid from go, you'd let these retailers know as soon as possible. And so when you think about it, a game that hasn't been announced yet accidentally being put up for pre-order is not the most unrealistic thing that can happen. But that takes away from the point a bit. I feel like this is all a bit of a distraction noise. You could debate, what does Game actually know about the potential Mass Effect remaster, considering apparently the title's wrong, as is the release date that they had listed for it, so maybe their ears to the ground as well. And this listing was made in anticipation, which isn't necessarily impossible either, and what I mean by that is I think I've seen that happen before, though no outstanding examples come to mind, and not necessarily with a retail company such as Game. In the end of the day, with insiders hinting at the Mass Effect remaster being real, what does it matter if Game's listing was real, or if it was made in error, or if they don't know anything? The answers will almost certainly come with time, so I guess it's a case of waiting and seeing. I think I'll conclude this video here, however, because I feel like I've expressed my point, and if I continue to talk, I'll just wind up repeating myself, and nobody wants that. Of course, let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Do you think that Game knew anything to begin with? Do you think that this is damage control? What's going on in your mind? Just don't necessarily say the first few words that come to your mind, because honestly, I know what the first few words that come to mind every morning are, and I wouldn't want to comment them online either. I'm still sat here hoping that this remaster is real, because honestly, I need to see my boy Garrus again. But I will say this, please... I'm gonna kill you. Please remember that none of this is confirmed as of yet. No official source has come out and said that this is real or that it's false. Obviously, a few trusted insiders might have said the odd thing here and there, but they aren't an official source. So temper your expectations until you hear something formal. Anyway, that concludes today's Mass Effect related ramble. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. And of course, I'll catch you all very soon with another video at some point. But until next time, goodbye.